Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Virgos, for October 2017. So it's for you, my gorgeous Virgos, for October 2017. Do you know why I love October so much? Of course, I love October so much because of the October the 31st. October the 31st is such a significant day, such a powerful day, such an amazing day. It's just blow me away every single time. The reason why the 31st of October is such a powerful day, it's because of the fact the actual veil in between this world and the spirit world is at its thinnest. And what does that mean? That the actual veil in between the spirit world and this world is at its thinnest. It means that all sorts of fabulous, wonderful things are going to be happening to us. We're going to be receiving and getting all sorts of messages. The things are going to be seen like quite gloomy. These things are going to be quite interesting, and even, quite unusual and mysterious subjects are going to be keep on popping up. But above all, we are going to be keep on getting messages, and these messages are just going to be so powerful. Lots of omens, lots of signs, lots of messages. And the reason these messages are going to be so powerful is because of the 31st of October. But it's not only because of the 31st of October. Because of that day, the whole month of October is going to be very spiritual. And as the days goes by towards the, from the 1st of October towards the 31st of October, each day we are going to be closer to that day, which means that each day the veil is going to be thinner and thinner, and we're going to be in touch with our spirituality, with our subconscious mind, and we're going to be getting all sorts of messages. And it's not only that, we're going to be getting, why is this so important? Why is this so powerful? Why is this so amazing? It's because the messages that we're going to be getting, the messages that we're going to be receiving, the messages that we're going to be keep on, having are going to be from our maybe relatives that have passed away. It can be from our angels, it can be from our guardian angels, it can be from our spirit guides. These are all powerful and important messages that we're going to be getting. To some of us, we're going to be sleeping, we're going to be dreaming, we're going to get them through dreams. To some of us, we're just going to look outside, we're going to see like few birds are flying in a different way, and then you can just make sense out of it. I always talk about fox. To me, because fox is my spirit animal, so I know for the fact that every single time I see the fox, I just kind of think really quickly, what was I thinking at that particular time when I saw the fox? What was my biggest problem, like yesterday? What problem did I face day before? What problem did I face right before that? It all depends, and this is because we are all different spirits on a different, spiritual journeys. It all depends the way we will get, the way we will receive, and the way we will read our personal messages. And that's why this month is so wonderful. And you guys, Virgos, I know you because I'm Virgo myself, of course. We love mystic, we love mysterious, we like unusual, we like, although we do like intellectual side of life and things like that, but we also love, on another hand, very mystic, very spiritual. We really enjoy ourselves in these situations. We enjoy ourselves in this particular energy. We enjoy ourselves, and we rediscover ourselves through these fantastic dimensions. And that's why I'm saying that this month is really going to be absolutely amazing. And you know what really strikes me when it comes to you, my beautiful Virgos? What really strikes me is that number 10 is your number this month. Our number this month is number 10, which is just amazing. Number 10 is all about, not only having like a turning point in life, but it's all about an unexpected event that is about to hit you, that is about to happen to you in October. An unexpected event that is about to hit you and that is about to happen. And it's not only about the unexpected event, it's not about something unexpected, it's about the fact that this unexpected event is going to hit you, and then automatically you are actually going to realize that because of that, you're about to approach a really huge end of the certain problem that you had in your life for a really long time. But this is all going to happen completely out of the blue. And then after that moment, after that point, you're going to have a whole new turning point in your life coming up. And this is why I get so excited. So we have number 10 as the 10 months of the year, which is the month of October. And then we again have a number 10, which is going to be your number this month. So this number 10 is doubling up, which means that this is just going to be even more important to you. And this turning point that I'm talking about, it is just going to lead towards something absolutely mind-blowing. And also the realization that you are going to have, realization that you are going to realize about your life, and it is just going to be so interesting. It is going to seem so tiny, such a small realization, but as the time goes by, as the days go by, it is just going to make more and more sense, you know. And what can I tell you? This is a beautiful, very important turning point for you, also called a wheel of fortune. And this wheel of fortune is just going to be keep on rolling and keep on rolling and keep on rolling until it actually takes you exactly where you want to get in life. And this is why I get so excited about this powerful month indeed. On another hand, what else I was going to say, you see, when it comes to your actual health, you see, this is quite interesting, you see, when it comes to your actual health, now, this is what I see in your reading as well. It is just the energy-wise, it's going to be really good. Energy-wise, it's going to be really great. Energy-wise, you will feel brilliant, you know, like, because I know for the fact that lots of you still had problems with energy. The energy levels were getting better and better, but you would still you wouldn't perform as good as you would want to perform. Like, for example, at work, you know, like if you work for yourself, you don't mind working like 11 hours, for example. But in these situations, what was happening so far, you would work like 7 or 8 hours and you would be like absolutely knackered. And what I say with these energy levels, that it's actually going to really be rejuvenated when it comes to your sign in October, it's actually really good, because automatically it is going to have a positive impact on you, because you will be able to be much more productive. And this is how you're going to see it, this is how you're going to feel it, this is how you're going to sense it, and this is how you're going to experience it. You're going to experience it because you're going to be so much more productive, you're going to have so much more energy when it comes to these particular levels in your life, when it comes to this particular thing in your life. And that's why it's going to have an amazing impact on you. So that's when it comes to the actual energy levels, okay? It's going to be absolutely brilliant, okay? But there is only one thing that I want to say to you when it comes to your health. You have to watch your liver. You need to, it doesn't matter how old are you, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what your lifestyle is, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. I see the fact that there is a slight negativity when it comes to your liver, so you're gonna have to watch your liver. When I say that you're gonna have to watch your liver, obviously I'm seeing a little bit of negativity over there, a little bit of blockage over there, which means you're gonna have to pay attention to that. You know how much I love natural, I love anything natural, I love anything herbal and things like that. Obviously, if you have like really big problems with your liver, you need to go and check it with your doctor, you need to go and check with your GP. But I would just say, like, for like in situations like this, when it's just slight negativity, I would really highly recommend to get like a natural products, natural things that are really going to help with your liver. And also try to get rid of, again, you know, I'm always on about these things. I hate sugar so much. So try to cut out sugar as much as you can. Honey should be okay if you don't have a problem with honey. Maybe if you're vegan, you don't take honey, but it's just the sugar definitely should be cut off, you know, taken out of your diet as much as you can. Try to drink what I always say, water. Try to avoid stupid juices, like you know, juices filled with rubbish chemicals like aspartame, all those rubbish chemicals that they put in ingredients, and people sometimes don't even pay attention, and it's just destroying people in so many different ways, and it's absolutely crazy. Just rather have a drink with nothing, really, seriously, just water and orange or something, but just don't have sugar or don't have like all these aspartams that they do. Try to avoid all these things and try to drink just water. Try to drink lots of fruit juices, especially green fruit juices are really, really good, like chlorella, you know, like a spirulina, and you know, and things like that, like a, you know, like a green juices are so powerful. And also berries, like a berry juices. Try to do as much as you can like a fruit juices, you know, like when you make your own, like when you squeeze your own juices, when you make your own mixtures, you know, and try to like smoothies or whatever you call them, you know, just try to make as much as you try to have as much as you can, like a fruit juices. Make your own. So as I said, chlorella, spirulina, and these greens are very kale, these things are just so powerful when it comes to your liver. And also on another hand, try to get like lots of berries, any sorts of berries, like a blueberries, blackberries, or whatever berries as well. Like try to have a fruit juices to make like smoothies. That's what they are, smoothies. Yes, sorry, this is the word, smoothies. Yeah, try to make smoothies like with your berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, because they're absolutely amazing for your liver, and they will help your liver to have a really natural, beautiful detox. And try to have these fruit juices for a while, every single day, and you're gonna see an amazing impact when it comes to your liver and when it comes to your health. And also on another hand, what else I highly suggest when it comes to your liver, like a milk thistle is very good. Milk thistle is a herb. Milk thistle is the actual herb that is a fantastic to help you to detox your liver and to take care of your liver. And also what else I would recommend to get, like what was it, milk thistle and turmeric powder. It's absolutely amazing. I'm not saying that you buy like a turmeric powder like in a shop, like in a little bag, and then eat it, because that would be really unpleasant. But you get like a turmeric like in a little organic little capsules that you can get in a health stores. Turmeric in organic little capsules that you will normally get like a turmeric powder mixed up with like a black pepper or something like that. You're probably not going to be able to get just a turmeric powder on its own, to take it like that and as a pill, because it's a very difficult, it's almost impossible to be absorbed by the body and breaking down by the body. And that's why there need to be ingredients like a black pepper, you see, that you normally get, which helps with absorption. So it's a turmeric and a milk thistle that are absolutely brilliant, with lots of fruit juices that are going to have an amazing impact on your liver with just water. Drink just water. And this is probably the best thing that you can actually do, because when I see like a little slight sensitivity like this, you know, liver is a very important organ, and lots of things, everything is literally going through liver. And that's why when I see like a slight negativity when it comes to your liver, that's why I think it's just so important to take care of it in the right way. These herbal supplements that I've mentioned, please do check with your doctor or GP if you are on any other medications, like a high blood pressure medications or anything like that. Please do check with your GP. This is if you're on any other medications, because this could interact with your existing medications, but it may not. You see, only your GP doctor will know. If you're not on any other medications, then it should be absolutely fine. Okay. And what else I was going to say? That it's going to be really important, the 5th of October, the day 5th of October, I want you to remember this day, because on the 5th of October there is going to be very important realization that you are going to have. This realization that you are going to have, it's going to be something that you waited for a really long time. And this particular thing that you waited for a really long time, it's to do with your work, it's to do with your success. It's finally to you're finally going to have a sense of that results of your hard work are going to be nearly due. Okay, lots of you were successful. I'm not saying that you were not successful, I'm not saying that you didn't do well, but lots of you didn't see like a huge improvement when it comes to the certain areas in your life, when it comes to your financial situation, and when it comes to your career so far. So the 5th of October, I'm not saying that on that day it's like all these changes are going to happen. No, on the 5th of October it's going to be this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful realization that results of your efforts are nearly going to be due, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. And of course, it's going to be connected to your work so far, to your hard work so far, to your money and to your finances. And this is automatically going to kind of just make you feel a bit more secure about yourself and a bit more secure about your personal journey. What have you done so far, and what the next step is going to be? Do you need to change something? Are you happy with what you've done so far? Now you're going to have this achievement. What do you want to do next? There's a lot going to be on your mind. The second part is going to be the second date. I want you to remember it's going to be on the 17th of October. 17th of October, it's going to be really good. 17th of October, it's going to be an interesting day because you will face, I really need to warn you, I really want to warn you, because you will face a certain pressure to make certain decision. But don't believe in this. This is going to be a lie. This is not going to be true. This is going to be an illusion. Somebody is going to try to put you under this particular illusion that you're going to need to make a certain decision, that you need to make a certain decision. Therefore, somebody is going to try to push you to rush and make a certain decision. But I advise you, do not make any big decisions on the 17th of October. Any other day is just going to be fine, but please do not make any big decision, because if you do make a decision, you will rush into something that you're not going to be happy about. You're going to rush into something that is going to be unknown to you, but in a negative way unknown to you. You're going to rush into something that is just, you're going to regret later. So please, this is my job here. Listen to me, look at me, listen to me, please, and try to remember 17th of October. If you are rushed to make any kind of decision that is an important decision, please don't make it. Please, this is an illusion. It is going to be an illusion, and it's going to look like that you are pushed into the corner like, oh God, oh God, oh God. But straight away, at that moment in time, okay? But straight away, as soon as you move away from the situation, you're going to realize that you are not pushed into the corner. You do not need to make that decision on that particular day. So this is what my advice would be. Just wait a little bit longer, and then you can make that decision. And also, what else I was going to say, that on the 17th of October, it is going to be an interesting day as well, on another hand, because you are going to start planning certain trips, certain journeys away. This certain trip and certain journey away, you're not going to straight away book on that particular day, but the 17th of October is going to be significant, because this is when a lot is going to be play on your mind. This particular trip, this particular journey is just not going to be, oh yeah, trip abroad, oh yeah, journey abroad, oh yeah, trip to the nearest village. No, this is going to be connected to something very important to you, very significant to you. It's going to be connected to people you love. It's going to be connected to your family, and it's going to be connected to the fact that you're going to need to sort certain things out when it comes to you, when it comes to your family, when it comes to certain problems and certain situations in your family that have risen, and it needs your input, it needs your impact. And this is what this journey is going to be about you going to sort certain things out when it comes to your family, when it comes to certain family members or a certain family issues, okay? The third important date, I've got 4 dates for you this month. I've got 4 important dates. Okay, the third important day is going to be on the 25th of October. Do you know why? Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh my God, the 25th of October, it is just going to be brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It is a good day for a few different things. I'm so happy for you. This is especially important for those of you. I've already mentioned your health. I know your health in general, already mentioned. I'm going to tell you why am I going back to health. To the health, because the 25th of October, for once, is going to be so important for those of you that haven't been feeling well with a certain illness. that haven't been feeling well with a certain ailment. You see, for those of you that are suffering from certain illnesses and certain ailments, that they just don't go away just like that they're over there, that they're maybe, you know, with you, they're in your life, but you just want them to improve. You just didn't see any improvements. You see, I'm talking about the long ailments, long illnesses and things like that. Now, the 25th of October, very significant, very powerful, very, very important day for those of you that are waiting for your illnesses to improve, for your ailments to improve. This is going to be your own personal victory. Absolutely. And on another hand, while I was singing and while I was so happy, it's because you are just going to realize your own personal victory. This day is going to be one of the most powerful days in 2017, one of the most powerful day in the whole year, because you're gonna realize your own path, you're gonna realize your own journey, you're gonna realize your own success. This day is going to be very important because financially this is going to be a great day. When it comes to your career, this is going to be an amazing day. Financially, everything is going to start changing after this moment, after this point. Everything is going to start working for you when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your problems. When we talk about, like, for example, if you had problems with your finances, if you were struggling and things like that, now the 25th is going to be the day when everything is going to change. Absolutely everything is going to change, and those difficulties that you had, those difficulties that you were dealing with, certain problems that you were dealing with for a while, are going to be resolved on this particular day. And you know, this is very deep, this is very spiritual, and it is just going to feel like to you, oh my God, my wishes have been fulfilled. My wishes are actually happening. My wishes are manifesting, and this is going to be such a good and such a powerful day. I cannot even explain this to you, how incredible this day is actually going to be. And the fourth important day, of course, when is the fourth important day? Of course, it's going to be on the 31st of October 2017. So on the 31st of October 2017, this day is just going to be fantastic for you. It is going to seem quite gloomy. It is going to feel quite interesting. It is going to be a very deep day, but you're going to like this. You enjoy this. As I said before, you will absolutely love these feelings. You will absolutely enjoy these feelings. And you know, there is somebody that is going to need your help. A certain person is going to be going through something very difficult, something very heavy, to something very tough, and this person means to you a lot. This is a female person. Somebody is going to be going through something very difficult and is going to be crying a lot, and this person is like your friend. It's somebody who you know for a really, really long time, somebody who means to you a lot, and this person is going to come forward and it's going to need your help, and you're going to go through and you're going to help that person. Something very difficult this person is going through. And on another hand, what else I was going to say, the 31st is going to be so interesting because also you are going to feel very creative. The whole day is going to be amazing. The whole day is going to be very interesting, and there is a certain omen that you are going to have on that day. There's a certain omen that you're going to feel on that day. There's a certain message that you are going to get on that day. It all depends whether this is going to be a message from your spirit guide, message from your guardian angel, or whether it's going to be a message from your past relative, or whether it's going to be simply a message from your from your animal, from your spirit animal. It all depends, but there's a certain omen that is going to be awaiting for you, certain omen that you're going to realize, and that particular omen is automatically going to make you realize a certain skill about yourself, that you are going to be able to use later on. And as the time goes by, you're going to become more confident, and you're going to be more confident, and things are going to start making sense to you like there is no tomorrow. You will see exactly what I mean. The first part of October 2017, you just need to be a little bit careful. I want to warn you about a certain person at your work. So for those of you that are working for the company, or for example, this is going to be some kind of conflict that your boss or your manager or somebody who is above you is going to try to have. This this person is not nice, this person is really negative, this person is very controlling, and this person is very passionate, unfortunately, only about their work, only about their job. There's a very negative energy that this person is projecting, and I just do not like it whatsoever. And this person is also like quite fake, and it's also like a very two-faced, like very, very two-faced indeed. This person is going to try to control you. So if you work for the company, this is going to be a boss or somebody, and also it could be like, it could come in the form of a client as well, you see, and some very powerful client, for example. So if you work for yourself, if you have your own company, this could be some very like a difficult client that you're going to need to deal with. However, you're going to be put under a test, you see. All you need to do is just get on, be with your, you know, like do your best, do what you normally do, try to kind of be very balanced. And when I say to try to be balanced, try to rise above it, you know, whatever situation happens or arise, try to protect yourself in such a way that you rise above it and you don't give negative energy to that person, you know, so you don't give them nothing to go on by, you see. And I would highly suggest to get like a black tourmaline. My gorgeous Virgos, you know, I recommend black tourmaline. You know how important I think that the black tourmaline is, and you know that the black tourmaline is but it is the most powerful crystal, when it comes to you, when it comes to actual protecting us against all sorts of negative energies. Negative energies can be like, you know, left in a certain area from the previous entities, spirits and things like that, or negative energy can be projected on us by other people, like for example by other situations, difficult situations in life and things like that. But especially in this situation, the negative energy would be projected on us by these negative people, because this negative person is very powerful in what they do. Therefore, their energy is very heavy and it's very powerful, and it has got a negative impact on us, you see. And what it happens is just kind of in the situations when we are really vulnerable, our energies are not, our personal energy is not as powerful. And this is when this energies, negativity of this man could actually affect us. And this is why I highly suggest to wear black tourmaline throughout October 2017. And you can get a black tourmaline on my website, and the link is below. I really highly recommend something like this to actually protect ourselves. And what else is quite good, it's the hematite bracelet. It's also just as good. It's fantastic. Black tourmaline is more powerful when it comes to, like, for example, protection against all sorts of negative energy, although hematite is going to do the same thing. But what also hematite is going to do, it's going to help you a lot against stress, anxiety, and it's also going to help you ground you as well, because sometimes we can feel not very grounded around people like this. Hematite bracelet you can also get, look, it's beautiful, on my website in the link below. And also, but the good thing is that you are going to come on top at the end of this particular situation, and you're also going to realize a certain skill about yourself, but you're going to have a realization about yourself, how good you are in difficult situations, and you are actually going to surprise yourself here, because you will, at the end of the day, you will be quite efficient, and you're going to have a good realization after this moment, after this point. What else is going to happen in the first part of October 2017? It is actually, you're going to get hold of some money, and this money is going to be connected to your family. This money is going to be connected to some kind of inheritance. You may not get the money straight away at the beginning of October 2017, but you're going to be aware that you will get something, some kind of inheritance money that is going to come towards you. This may not be money necessarily. It could be like a part of the house or part of something, you know. It doesn't have to be money necessarily, but however, you will be made aware of certain inheritance that is actually going to come towards you, and you're going to be part of a bigger picture, bigger thing, and this is automatically going to put a big smile on your face. The mid part of October is really interesting, because you are going to have a visit from somebody very important is going to visit your home, and this particular person that will visit you or will plan to visit you in the mid of October 2017 is somebody who you know for a really long time, somebody who is your real friend, somebody who's your, like, almost like your family member. It could even be like your family member, you know, but it's just somebody who means to you so much. You see, it's going to come to visit you, or it's going to plan to come to visit you, and this is going to mean to you so much, because there is a certain problem, certain situation that is going to arise in your life at a time as well, at a rough similar time, that only this person is going to be able to give you a really good advice, and it's going to be able to point you towards the right direction after this moment, after this point. You're going to feel like a little bit lost, you see. And also on another hand, it is going to be vice versa. You're going to gain a really beautiful, powerful like advice from that person, something that you really needed, something that only this person can give you. And also on another hand, you are also going to give a really an amazing advice to that person, and that person is having a very difficult time when it comes to their love life, when it comes to them choosing something. They have a problem with the love life, they have a problem with emotions and things like that, and this is why you're just absolutely going to be perfect for each other, because it is not only about the connection that you two both have from a really long time ago, from your childhood, but it's just about the fact that you will give such an amazing advice to each other, especially when you need it the most. So this is just, oh my god, this is just a part of the really big picture here. And also the mid-October 2017 is just going to be really powerful for those of you. If you are, for example, looking for a job, the mid-October is going to be very promising, but because there is something very significant going to come through. Whether you work for someone or whether you're unemployed, the mid-October, it is just going to be something very interesting. It's going to happen to you, and it's just out of the blue. There is a certain offer that is going to happen, that is going to come towards you, and this certain offer is just going to seem the absolutely right thing for you to do. It is just something very smart, it is just something very interesting that is going to come through, and it is also going to, you will be the part of the team, you will be part of the bigger picture, but also you will have a very interesting and very special skills for this. It is going to feel very interesting because there is going to be a really nice and learning experience that is going to come through this, and it's just going to make it, wow, I have to learn quite a lot in order to do this, but it is just going to be fantastic, because when it comes to money, financial side of it, this is just going to feel like the right thing. It is just going to blow you away, because the pay rise and salary and things like that that will come with this, it will be above everything else you have actually done so far. Okay, the third part of this October 2017, it is just going to be very indecisive. You're going to come across a very indecisive situation, especially when it comes to your work. First, it's going to be fine, and then it's going to be like some kind of you will feel like a little bit indecisive, and other people are going to need to help you in order to make this particular decision. Just remember, if you work with the team members and things like that, you're going to need to talk as much as you can in order to discuss this and in order to get the best possible result. And if you're working, like for example, if you work for yourself, there is a certain thing that you're gonna, if you're like self-employed and you have your own business, there is a certain information that is missing. There's certain information that you're gonna need to find out from your clients that are actually like some kind of a feedback. You're gonna need to get your clients together, you're gonna need to get people together, and this is the bottom line, in order to get the best possible feedback. Okay, and this is what is going to happen, and this feedback is automatically going to be connected to authority, whether you are the actual authority, or whether actual or whether it's going to be connected to the authority, whether it's going to be you or whether it's going to be somebody else who's in charge of you. Like for example, if you work for the company and then somebody's in charge of you, this is going to end up to be like with an authority, and then automatically after that moment, after that point, there is the financial opportunity that you are going to have. So the bottom line is, by the end of October 2017, at around the end of October 2017, there is an amazing amazing financial opportunity that you're actually going to have, and this is going to be really, really good. So all I suggest is just go for it. It is just all going to make sense. Don't worry whatsoever. And also, when it comes to the actual progress, when it comes to the work, like when it comes to promotion, the end of October 2017 is very, very, very ridiculously promising, because if you are waiting for like promotion, expect the actual promotion to get at the end of October or by the end of October, purely because you have done so well, you have worked so far, you waited for this moment for so long, and now this moment, it's about to happen, and it's about to just shake up your world like there is no tomorrow. Okay, and what else I was going to say? Amazonite, I highly suggest like Amazonite crystal. You can get this pendant also on my website, and in situations like this, like when there are like financial opportunities, when there is so much going to be happening, and especially when it comes to work, and especially when it comes to your finances, I highly recommend Amazonite. And Amazonite is actually going to make things even smoother for you, and especially when it comes to financial situation, it makes finances like kind of it speeds up the process a little bit, but also it helps you to make the best possible decisions. So I highly recommend to get something like Amazonite as well, and you can get the link is in the website, on my website in the description. What else I was going to say? And you see, for those of you that are like in relationship, there is a really great success that your partner, husband, wife is going to have. The really great success, maybe your partner, wife, husband didn't have such a great time, or didn't see many improvements when it comes to work, when it comes to finances and things like that. But there is a really great success that your partner is going to have. And this particular success that your partner is going to have, it's just going to have a really great impact on you, and it's going to motivate you even more. You see, after this point, after this moment, this is going to have such a wonderful impact on you, so you're both going to end up having a beautiful impact on each other. And also you will want to like kind of visit certain places with your partner that you haven't been visiting so far for a really, really long time. Like for example, it depends how long you've been together. If you've been together for like about 10 years, maybe you will want to go back to see that place, like where you've met for the first time and things like that. It is just going to be slightly nostalgic feeling, but really cute nostalgic feeling, if that makes sense. And also, for those of you that are single, I can see that you will just, my beautiful Virgos, you're just going to be spending time with your friends, family members throughout of October 2017, but especially mid-October, towards the end of October 2017, I can just see you having a great time. I can just see you meeting lots of people. I can just see you enjoying yourself as it is. I don't see somebody coming into your life in October exactly, but I'm not saying that nobody's going to manifest or anything like that. But what I definitely see, that you're just going to have a great time with your family, friends, and especially with your friends from the mid-October towards the end of October. I can see you socializing and rediscovering yourself, socializing, having a great time, socializing with friends, and just absolutely loving it. Sometimes this is just the best thing to do. I can see you being really passionate about. I can see you feeling literally enlightened, because, and what this means is this is exactly what you need. Come on, Virgos, go out, have some fun, and absolutely enjoy yourself, because this is the time to enjoy. This is the time to have fun. This is the great time to be with people. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video. I'm gonna say what I say every single time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course don't forget to comment in the comment section. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.